Rodriguez will punt it for New Mexico to a dangerous man standing back at his 25-yard line. Mr. All-Purpose Anias Smith. What a great punt. Anias fields it at the 19. He's got a seam. Watch out. He's tripped up in New Mexico territory at the 45-yard line. Mr. All-Purpose does it again.
I love how decisive he is here. Sets up his run, drifts to the left first, and then gets upfield almost immediately. Most of those yards gained right between them.
2nd and 9 after Spiller got one. Fake to him, and then they throw it out of the backfield inside the 10. 5, touchdown, Devon A-Chain.
Well, we talked about how they needed to get in sync. Boy, it looks like that week of practice helped Zach Calzada get the ball to your playmaker.
Those Mannings are everywhere right now. Calzada, clean pocket, wide open as the day is long. How about that? Damon Demas, touchdown, 70 yards. Well, only 3 plays so far on offense, and 2 have resulted in touchdowns. Calzada to Demas, 14-0 Aggies. Any of his previous 3 seasons. First punt for Nick Constantinu. It's a good one that goes over the head of Manny Logan Green, and it'll be downed at the 5. 61 yards for the sophomore from Australia. Wilson has been enrolled in. Never played for Oregon, but was there briefly. Aaron Dumas, look at that hole through the middle of the Aggie defense.
Make that completion.
Another big hole for Dumas, and he's out to the 34-yard line.
That time the Aggie defense more than prepared for the key run.
Already the 4th punt of the first quarter. And Smith, he does pick it up at the last minute and puts it into Lobo territory and takes it to the house. There is a flag down.
Accumulated a ton of starting experience.
Chain hits the hole hard. The guy can fly, and he's inside the 30, down to the 25.
It's the motion, the movement that they play with along the Lobo defensive front.
Calzada gets it off. Last play of the quarter, and he's going to go down again. It's Justin Harris with the sack, the former Baylor Bear.
Last week versus Colorado, 9 tackles. Been out on the field a lot already. I think it's the 26th snap for the Aggie defense.
In trouble, and down he goes. Tyree Johnson beat the left tackle for the sack.
Help out Calzada, who's hit some nice throws in this game.
A-Chain out of the backfield, hands it to Spiller. Haven't seen him do much yet. First down run.
Are they bluffing? Because they just showed pressure.
Nice strike. First down to Lane, making up for the drop.
Protection holds up. Just kind of sits down right there.
Spiller makes a man miss. Touchdown Aggies.
That time they were able to get it outside. Like a little bit of confusion even in the backfield that time. Great individual effort. They do have one conversion passing.
Wilson held on to it too long, and Michael Clemens made him pay. Leal in there too. Charlotte, North Carolina, his dad, who's in all-pro in the NFL, has got to be going crazy right now. Calzada takes pressure and delivers the ball to Weidemeyer inside the 30, down to the 26-yard line. For 5th all-time in school history with career points. This is from 36 yards, and he makes it 24-0.
Then if you're New Mexico this half offensively, maybe you try to get Terry Wilson a few more touches as a rusher.
Coming out is A-Chain from the goal line. Past the 35 and up to the 38-yard line.
Field position that has been seeded in special teams, really putting the Lobo defense behind the 8 ball.
Calzada go back to the air to start the second half, and it's a good ball inside the 40. Look at Demas put his foot in the dirt and get down near the 30-yard line.
We saw it early in the first quarter. Did you see him just kind of sit down? Looks like he was trying to sell the post. He sits down, squats, comes right back. Give him a chance. Instead, he airmailed it.
Connor Choate, the 12th man, will snap it back. And Seth Small from 44 squeezes it in there. 27-0 Aggies. As now Georgia's special teams coach, Will Muschamp. Danny Logan Green, 2 yards deep in his own end zone. He's on his feet out near the 29-yard line.
Yeah, it's interesting because those guys, sometimes you have to remind them, just focus on what you're doing, not how you're doing.
Spiller, all kinds of green grass in front of him.
Starting to make plays on this perimeter to ignite the passing game at the wide receiver position.
Brady's found 7 different receivers. Calzada steps up and gets sacked. Noble again. Calzada is in trouble again. Somehow weaves his way out of it. And that ball on the sideline is incomplete.
It's rolling to the left. Watch this. The foot is down. Boy, that's an interception. Beats that catch. Had control of the football, it would appear, as his foot was down inbounds. This left foot right there. It's not touching any of the white. I think that is an interception.
For 17th all-time in rushing, Spiller did with that last run. Now he's got his eyes on Jaworski Lane. That would be next on the list. So he's up to the 35-yard line.
To be far more consistent with their rushing attack.
Just gashing them play by play.
Patience at the beginning of this run. See him wait, allows his blockers, Kenyon Green from the backside, weaving his way to the play side of that run.
Calzada in trouble, throws on the run, and it's caught. Weidemeyer first and goal.
It seemed as if the quarterback could have stood in that pocket and delivered. Regardless, able to get the conversion.
Now Calzada drifts back, throws to Muhammad. Touchdown, Moose! State, and then in the NFL for the Panthers, Muhsin Muhammad III making his own name. no Blue Jack Tigers course in our future.
He must have some giant hands, some sticky gloves.
Down goes Wilson. DeMarvin Leal with another sack. Can he do it this year and into the future? On 3rd and 8, Calzada doesn't like what he sees and takes a sack, and Coach Fisher certainly isn't going to like that. As LSU hosts Central Michigan, that will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Terry Wilson has gone the whole way today, and this is picked off. That's Cooper off the carom, and he's at the 20-yard line.
The ball just gets tipped up in the air. Look at Cooper right there, gift wrapped. Man, that ball was just floating right in front of him. Picks it, tries to get upfield. A long afternoon for Terry Wilson and the Lobo offense. A lot of question marks as far as who's healthy and who's not coming out of this contest.
Daniels changing direction up to the 49-yard line.
That burst.
It's another handoff with Daniels going past midfield. Jimbo Fisher wins his 11th consecutive game. It's the longest streak for the Aggies since 1992.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.